love using what God gave to me. It's so amazing, I can't explain it. Turning hope to reality, touching your life with mine, using the gift of my hands to create all I can.
Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. I am super excited to be back with you today as we create some beautiful inspirational tumblers for everyday faith. As you come in, make sure you say something so I know you're here. And I love to always know, even if you're watching the replay, go ahead and comment #replay. And if you don't mind, while you're at it, will you drop your city and state in the comments? I love seeing how far our broadcast is reaching. If this is your first time tuning in with us, make sure you comment the word new. And after the live is over, I will go back and invite you to become a part of our faith family. If you're not already doing so, would you like and subscribe? If you're on Facebook, you can also turn on live notifications. That way you know whenever we go live. And of course, give us a like, give us a follow. On YouTube, you can turn on your notifications by clicking on that bell. And then also you can subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss anything. All right, my videos come to you instead of you having to come to it. How does that sound? So let's see who we have with us today. Hey, Mom, how are you? You made it. So happy you are here. Y'all keep coming in. I was making sure I had everything pulled up for us today because we're going to create some beautiful tumblers. We are still getting prepared for our vendor events, and I'm super excited to see what you all think about our design today. So come on in. I'm checking my paper. I need to just reprint here. So I'm going to do that while you all are coming in and getting settled. And hopefully you'll be able to hang out with us for just a little bit. How does that sound? Does that sound okay to everyone? All right. So yay. I don't know what happened, y'all. You know how sometimes with this technology, you can click the same button and for whatever reason, it may not do what you want it to do. All right. So hopefully that will print perfectly fine for us. And if I need to, I'll go check it in just a second. Okay, good. It went through perfect. All right. Hello, how are you? This is not AI and I can't read your name. It's in a different language, but welcome over on YouTube. I'm so happy you're here. Give us your name. Let us know who you are and where you're watching from. All right. So what are we going to make today? I have several tumblers I thought we would make. I think I have 3 designs already printed, and then I have one that's a custom order that I want to go ahead and also take care of while we're here today. But let me show you what I have currently that we're going to work on. And these are going to be oh so beautiful. And I don't know, Mom, if you saw these when you were looking, but I'm going to go ahead and share this one with you as well. Okay, please like and subscribe. So this one is a beautiful floral at the top with the scripture, and it has the polka dots, y'all, at the bottom. Look at there. It's going to be in the red family. So the first one says, with God, all things are possible, Matthew 19:26. So that's going to be our very first design. Okay. And then I have another one that's going to be in the blue family with some different color flowers at the top. I believe they're red flowers. But this one says, but first pray. And then we have the polka dots. Look at that. All right. And then the third one's going to have some yellows and purples. And it says, be the light. Matthew 5:14. And it has that polka dot again at the end. All right. And then I'll show you the other one when it comes off the printer. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to cut these out first. And I'm going to use a ruler here just to ensure I can get this as close to the edge as I can. Hey, Matt, you made it. Matt, I hope you'll have a great time. Tell the children I'm so proud of them. And hopefully we'll get to see them soon perform. All right, I might stand up because I feel like for some reason the light is kind of blocked right there. So I'm going to stand up so I can see y'all exactly what I'm cutting here. So how many of you love having your favorite cup when it's time to grab your favorite drink? Let me know that in the comments. And this I did not say, but we are making a 40-ounce tumbler today. There we go. So I'm in the process of getting ready for all of our vendor events. Let me put the comments right here, y'all, so I can still see. There we go. All right. So these are 40-ounce tumblers. They do have a handle on them. So unlike the 20-ounce that you've seen, those don't have handles, but these have handles, which makes it really nice to carry your drink in. And I love inspirational messages that encourage your faith, because I don't know about you, but I think we all can use a little bit of that right now. What do y'all think? Looks like I already cut that side, but I'm going to just trim this one up. So yes, this is going to be another item that we have available. And I did check today before going live because I wanted to make sure it was official before I told you all. So we have been approved, y'all, for the Chiraw Spring Festival. I'm so excited. It's going to be a two-day event this year, happening at the end of the month. So March 28th and March 29th, I will be posting more details on my page. You'll have to stay tuned for that. So if you're local to the Chiraw area, we would love to see you come out and support us. So super excited about that. All right, we have our first design all cut right there. Ready? What do y'all think about that? All right, and then now let me get my scissors as I cut the rest of this. What time does the event start, Matt or Mom? Is it 6 o'clock? All right, so now we're going to cut the bottom. I'm just going to cut it ever so carefully. I don't want to cut out, like cut on the actual design. And I was so excited, y'all. Sunday, I had my mom and my aunt here in my studio while I was teaching my class for Faith's Creative Circle. And I teased them. I said, do you want to help make something? So my aunt ended up helping as we were working on the wreath for the lattice window. She did a great job. I told both of them, I said, you have to come back and make something else with us. So maybe we can get them to come on a live. Wouldn't that be great? I told them I had to clean up my studio because projects were everywhere and they were okay with it, but I was trying to make sure they had enough space. All right, so now we're going to cut out the second one. This one has more of a defined line. Usually it's when the white blends in with the flowers or whatever it is, it's harder to see. But this one has a definite straight line. So I should be able to cut this one out okay. Just like so. And I like to be extra careful with this part so I don't have to reprint anything. And these tumblers keep your hot drinks hot and your cold drinks cold. So I like to drink my water in mine. My mom got us started on lemon water. I usually cut like a few slices of lemon, and that's what I enjoy. I think I have an Amazon order being delivered. I don't remember ordering anything. Someone's pulling up right now. So we'll see what that is. Hey, Jerry Midas, how are you? I'll have to go back and catch your replay. I think I saw you were thanking everyone for joining. So I'll go back and catch that. I have one up on my computer screen right now that I started watching and I haven't finished it yet. So that's kind of how I've been doing it. It's like while I'm working, I'll put your live up on my screen. But I hope you're doing well. Did you have a good day today? All right, this one has just a little bit of an excess. I want to get the top off right there. All right, so now the second design is all done. Y'all look at that. All right, so let's cut its bottom part. Okay, yes, sir. Good. You're welcome. Okay, they just dropped off the order, whatever it was. I'm trying to think, what did I order? Probably something for the upcoming festival. Hey, Miss Valerie, how are you? Thank you for being here. Probably something for the upcoming festival, if I had to guess. All right, so I'm just trimming this out ever so carefully. We had another hot day here. I think today was 80, was it 84 today, I think? Something like that, and it's going to be another hot day tomorrow. Now today I'm not very as hot in here, and I meant to turn my fan on, but so far I'm good. So I'm doing without right now. What about you all? Have you started using your air conditioning yet? And I think this feels earlier to me. I don't remember having to start using it this soon. Could be wrong, but it just feels early to me. All right, so we're just trimming off the excess that we don't need. And now let's rotate it and do the same thing. So y'all go get that order when we turn the machine on. I'll see what that is. My Color Street Color Play subscription arrived yesterday. I haven't opened it, but I can't wait to see. I was telling you all about the March design. So if you were here last time when I was showing off my Color Play subscription, although right now I just switched it for some green for St. Patrick's Day. Yes, I know. Is it next week that we have the cold front coming through? I just want it to be a little cooler. I don't want it skipping completely over spring. It feels like it's summer. I'm not ready for summer weather. Give me some 70-degree weather or something. All right, and I have a little bit right here to trim. Looks like it. Okay. I haven't looked ahead, so you're helping me prepare. All right, Be the Light is all finished. Look at there. I love these beautiful floral designs. That's going to make these tumblers really stand out. And if you see a tumbler today that you're interested in, just comment the word tumbler if you're on Facebook and YouTube. I'll go back and give you that link in just a minute. Right now I'm trimming down the bottom part of the design. I'm being adventurous, y'all, by cutting out all four. Usually I only make 3, and I think my machine specifies the heat settings for 3. Hey, Amy Michelle, how are you? Did you text me yet, Amy Michelle? I was just thinking about you. All right, this yellow is very light, so I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not cutting any of the white off. Just like that. And then now let me get the other design because that's our custom order. So we have to do that one for sure. So let me grab it. All right, we're going to cut this. I printed two, so we'll already have one for later. But we're not going to do both. We're going to do just one. I'm going to stand up again. I feel like it's easier to cut too. All right, so I'm going to lean over. So I may not see your comments for just a second, but I will be back. Looking at my screen. Make sure I got it right there on that edge. There we go. All right, and then let's do this side. And I checked my bins before going live, y'all. I didn't have a lot of 40 ounce. So I said, you know what? We need to make some more. All right, there we go. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Okay. Are you going to message me then for sure? Okay, so this one has several different, I like to call them my inspirational quotes. And I did not finish the sunflower wreath yet, y'all. I was supposed to add those leaves. I haven't had a free moment, so we might do that while we're waiting on these in the oven. It's kind of like putting dinner in the oven, right? All right, so let me show you what the top says. So I've told you the base scripture, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Then there is be strong and courageous. God is good all the time. And I'm reading this backwards. Let me turn it this way. Choose to believe, give thanks to the Lord. It's kind of hard reading backwards. Look at that. What do y'all think about those colors? It's going to be very bright and vibrant. All right, let me cut the bottom and then I'll tell you what it says. This line is pretty defined, but it's getting kind of close here. I'm just doing it carefully, being careful not to trim off too much. Thank you, brother. Okay. All right, got the top pretty good. Now let's do the bottom. And there we go. All right, so what does the bottom say? But first, pray. God's timing is perfect and grace upon grace. So that's going to be the bottom. All right, what do y'all think? Hey, Donzel, how are you? All right, so we've saved that other one for later. So let's go ahead and definitely do our custom order first. And we may save the red one. We'll see. Okay, because we're going to do 3 for sure. All right, so I'm going to slide this one over here. All right, so let's get our tumblers. Okay, you just got off work. Hope you had a good day. So these tumblers are blank. Y'all, they come with your straw, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And it will be in the plastic when you order them. So that will protect it, especially if you have to have it shipped. Of course, if you order it at the festival, you won't have to worry about any of that. And I think what I'm going to do, just to keep everything in the same spot, I'm going to put everything back in its box, and that way when we're finished, we'll put it all back. Okay? All right, let's see how our tumbler is going to do today, because y'all know sometimes these don't want to come apart. So I grab an extra one just in case. That one came out really nicely. I'm just going to put the screw right there. I'm just going to take the handle off. We don't need the handle on while we're doing this next step. And I'll just put the handle here to the side. And I think I want to go ahead and do that for all of them. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take them all apart. Kind of like an assembly. Once you get going, at least this is how it works for me. I like doing the same thing. Hey, Natalia, it's good to see you. I like doing the same thing, just over and over versus changing up. So before we start making them, go ahead and remove all the handles. And so far they are cooperating. Natalia, I was thinking about you the other day when I was working on a like a St. Patrick's Day tumbler design, and it has leopard print. So it's not going to be St. Patrick's Day, but it's green. And I thought about you. I said, this makes me think about Natalia. Hello, Star Girl. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for being here. See how I'm going faster now? It's like literally you just keep going, you get that step done. I have a pink screwdriver, but I didn't think to grab it. This is Mr. A Touch of Face screwdriver that I borrowed. So it just kind of lives in here. I can use my pink one now that I have one, because he got me like my own little toolkit. All right, so this one doesn't want to budge a little. It looks like it's not in the best way, so I may get another one. I do think about you. All right, if this handle doesn't come off, y'all, I'm going to get. And you know what? Actually, didn't I say we're only doing 3 now anyway? Yes, I got it. Whew. Okay, I thought I was going to have to put that in the hubby. Like, to be looked at later. All right, so now that we've done that, we're going to clean them off. I think this piece is still clean from before. We can make sure there's no debris or anything on it. Okay, that's going to interfere with our design. Oh, you want me to send it to you? Well, okay, I will. And I think it's the 20 ounce, which is the size you like. So I certainly will do that. I will definitely do it. All right, so they're all cleaned and prepped. See how much faster it goes when I do it that way? All right, so let's start with our first design. I need my little baby scissors for this. All right, so I always want to double check, make sure I'm putting it on the right way, because I have done that before where I put it on backwards and then I can't use it. All right, so I have it turned the right way. So that's my first little thing I like to verify. And then now I'm going to make sure I have everything lined up the way that I want it, and I do. Just like that. And I'm just centering it right here on my design. I'm going to use my clear tape because it's easier to get off of here. I don't have to switch hands. And I'm doing just like so. All right, and then let's do one more piece. Tape. And then I want to make a spot for my handles. So that's all I'm going to do right now. Just make sure I leave a little place for that. So what are y'all up to right now? All right. And then let me see. I want to add a little piece of tape. I thought about doing that before. So let me do that now since I didn't do it ahead of time. Just like so. I'm going to trim off the leftover piece. I don't need it too long. You can actually just go right there. Wow, I did good, y'all. It matched up perfectly. All right, let me smooth this over. And now I'm just going to cross it. So where those two meet, I'm going to put down some more tape. So I love making tumblers. I love all the sublimation things. Oh no, you aren't feeling well? I'm sorry, Natalia. I hope you feel better. Well, hopefully my voice will bring you a little comfort there. People tell me all the time I have a very professional sounding voice. I think it just happened 2 reasons. Because I'm an educator, right? I used to be a teacher. And I think it's from my time when I did radio with my dad. But I will say it's just because of who I am now. All right, so I'm just adding my last little bit of tape on it. And I think that's all the tape I need. I'm not going to add any extra. I think that is perfect. I'm going to check it one more time. Yep, everything looks good, looks centered. All right, so that's the top. Now let's do the bottom. I'm going to do it the same way. I feel like for some reason, and it might be my printer, I'm going to reprint this bottom because it's not the size I want. Let me compare it. I hope I didn't print the bottoms the wrong size. Let me look. Nope, this one's a little shorter for some reason. So I need to reprint that one. So I'm going to reprint that in just a bit. Let me see if I can do it right now. Oh, peaceful too. Thank you. Now I need a little bit of air. I'm starting to feel the heat. Let me get my fan. Hold on. Here we go. That's my fan that I bought for sublimation. Oh, I found my favorite peppermint. I didn't know I had one in here. Y'all have a favorite candy? Look, I love my Brocs. Mom, I found one. Mom had asked me for one the other day. I didn't know I had any. My favorite. All right, so, hey, Miss Kathy, how are you? All right, so what I'm going to do real fast, let me bring back up my screen. So I won't see your comments for just a second, okay? Actually, let me fix it to where I will still see your comments. Hold on. All right. So hang tight. I'm doing great, Miss Kathy. So y'all keep on chatting. I can see your comments again over here now. So I've got to go back into my Canva program and just make that a little bit larger. I don't know if something happened when I changed the page, because I did copy and move it to a new page. So let's look. Let me find the page. First of all, But we're making some 40-ounce tumblers today, Miss Kathy, and everyone else who is just coming in. Okay, so let me check it. Oh, yes, it's not the right size, y'all. Okay, so let me check that size again. The width was right, but it was the height that was not. Yes, ma'am, I'm doing well too. Thank you. All right, so let me just get back to the right page here. Oh, wait a minute. It says it is the right size. So I'm going to guess it's still a smidge off though. So I'm going to make it a tad bit wider. I'm going to write myself a note. Okay. Let's put that one down there. All right, so I'm just going to make it a little larger. And it's amazing how it doesn't look like much on the computer, but I changed it. All right. And what could have happened is there was some white space that made it appear as though it were the right size. All right, so let me download it again. And I only want the current page. And then I've got to add paper back into the printer. Okay, it's saving. So I could have just printed those bottoms, but I didn't want to take time to try to add them to a new sheet and all the things. If we weren't live, I would do it that way. But since we're live, I'm not going to do all that. All right, so let me click print. And I want to verify that it's on the right page size and that everything looks the way I need it to look. And then I will add some paper to the printer. All right, so let me do that before I press enter. Y'all are coming in so good today. Thank you. All right, I just added the paper. So now we're going to print. And let's see how we do. All right, y'all, we're back. "70 degrees, Donzel says. Wow. So yeah, for you, that's getting up there, isn't it? All right, so while that's printing, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We're going to do the Be the Light. Hopefully these are sized correctly. Yes, it is. All right, so right there is where I want it. So I'm just lining it up. And this is where I like to take my time. I want everything to look the way I want it to. And of course, other people aren't going to see what I see, but I just like to take my time when I'm doing it. So who might these tumblers be for? We haven't talked about that, have we? Well, they certainly make great gifts for friends or teachers. I think of instantly moms. What about prayer warriors, prayer partners? And definitely with Mother's Day coming up, these would make some beautiful gifts. Okay. And I'm going to pull it over just a bit right here. So yeah, any of those make beautiful, beautiful gifts. All right, so now I'm going to cut out my handle. Hey, Miss Lynette, how are you? Thank you for your beautiful website review of your products. I appreciate you so much. Miss Lynette has been a great supporter of me in my business, and I am truly thankful for her. All right, so now we're ready to add our tape like we did before. So let's get a piece of my skinny tape here. Thank you, brother. All right, let me lift this carefully. I'm just lining it up with the edge here. Oh, I love it. Miss Lynette has her Hello Spring wreath. I love that. Thank you. That makes my day. All right, and I need a little small piece, y'all. Just a little piece here. Got there on my finger. I was like, what is that? All right, and then now we're ready to tape it together. By the time we finish this, the other that we had to reprint, it should be finished. The other design. Yeah, peppermint was good, y'all. I had one of those in a couple of days because I'm on the generic brand now because my Walmart, they're out of it right now. They're out of stock. So I'm hoping they'll get it back. That's my favorite. All right, and now let's fill it with our last two pieces of tape. Just like so. And just like so. All right, so top is all done. Now let's see how the bottom's going to look. Okay, I was checking the printer, y'all, making sure it's printing the right size. All right, this looks better. Yay. All right, so let's get our tape first. Just going to put a little piece of tape down here. Yes, you remember that? Church ladies having the peppermint, my brother says. Or mom having peppermint in her purse at church. Yeah, if you don't have the peppermint, it feels weird, doesn't it? It's like a staple. All right. So I added just a little piece of tape there. So now we are ready to add it. Yeah, that was good. All right, so I'm just going to start by centering it right where I want it. And just like before, I'm going to use my tape to hold everything in place. Let's use the skinnier tape this time. Just like that. We're going to work our way around the design, holding everything flat, smooth and flat. And our printout is done. We made it all the way back around. And so now let's add our final pieces of tape. Could do one long piece and I keep holding it, y'all. Turn it, there we go. So I forgot to say, this is also perfect for Bible study, for everyday life. And I don't know if you all are like this, but everywhere I go, I like to have my cup with me, especially in case I get thirsty. I don't want to be anywhere and not have my water. So I like to carry mine wherever I go. It's just a staple now. All right, look there. So we got the bottom all done. Yeah, multi-purpose, right? All occasion. All right, let's do our third one, and then we'll come back to the first one. All right, so this one is But Pray First. So yeah, it works for all occasions. I love that. And YouTube, I haven't forgotten to give you all the link. I'll grab it in just a second. But Facebook people, if you want to check these out, you can just go ahead, type the word Tumbler, and the link will come to you in your inbox. I feel like the top, I just kind of breeze through, and then I slow down and take my time on the bottom there. Just like so. I'm going to make sure it's on the right way. Move this up. I want to move this one up just a little. we go. Just that, making sure it's still smooth. Should have done my tape to start with, but I forgot. But I'll do it in a second. Oh, okay. Let's see. Brother, do you want to go find the direct link for the tumblers? If you go to atofaith.com, it's under buy, gift, and goodies. I wanted the link for the 40-ounce tumblers, but I only need it for YouTube. So if you want to do it, that'd be great. I don't post links directly on Facebook anymore because it kind of changed the way we can share things. All right, my brother is awesome. He's going to go grab that link for YouTube. All right, I was trying to make sure I got the tape exactly where I wanted it, and I did, y'all. Probably don't need this last little piece, but I'm going to do it anyway. Buy gifts and goodies, tumblers, 40 ounce. And will you put it on YouTube, brother? So not Facebook, okay? And I just redid the website, so I hope you all are enjoying how much easier it is to navigate and get to places. I know I am. It's making it super easy when I have customers on the website and they have a question. I'm able to help them and just field their questions better. All right, now for the last two pieces here. On the design that I reprinted, I made it a little larger just in case. Oh, really? I wonder why Facebook's doing that, Miss Lynette. That is so strange. Did anyone else on Facebook not get a notification? Let us know. I can see that. You know what? Did I think I taped this backwards. I wanted my tape on the top. Right, hold on. Let me take this off. That's the good thing. I'm not stuck in stone with this. But the fact that I went through all that effort and put the tape down, I want it done right. I want it done the way that I intended. Right, so let me take that off. Right there. I'm glad I caught that. Oh, I did do it. I did do it right, y'all. It just looked like it. The tape is overlapping. All right, well, that's okay. All right, I'm going to pull it first and get a piece of this. Yeah, so let us know. Like, Miss Kathy, did you get a notice? That is so weird. I have heard that some people have said that even their not notifications. Some people have said that, I think Miss Kathy was the one to tell us. She said that Facebook turned off where she was following my page. So she had to go look for us one. I don't know if it was the most recent live or what. But yeah. All right, I think my brother's on the website because I just got a notification. All right, I'm going to trim this right here just a tad bit. Yes, tumblers, that's right. And you know what, brother? It actually sent you the link now to your inbox since you said that. So you could just go get the link out of your inbox if you want to. All right, top is done. Now let's do the bottom. Let's do my tape first. I have my dinner in the oven cooking, y'all. Threw some chicken in the oven. I'll make a salad. We're just going to have a light dinner. Nothing like a good old salad, right? Okay. Yes, ma'am. I think it will taste really delicious. And I have like a red wine vinaigrette dressing, and it tastes really good. I'll mix it with some ranch. That would taste so good. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. All right, so let's get our bottom on here. Just like so, making sure it's where I want it. Then I'm going to use my smaller tape. It's just easier for the bottom to use the smaller tape. Ooh, a good salad. Yep, sounds good, doesn't it, Mom? I was telling everyone how you and Flo were here Sunday in my studio. Can y'all believe it? They were with me while I was teaching class. We had so much fun, didn't we, Miss Kathy? We enjoyed them. They were having a good time. My mom found some snacks, and she was like she was watching a movie while she watched me create. And she got the snacks. All right. So I wanted to reposition that slightly, so I'm going to move it up one more time. That's the beauty. It's not set in stone until you actually have pressed it. Yes, ma'am. It is delicious. And if I don't do that combination of dressing, I like, there's a Southwest Chipotle that's really good too. So yeah, those are my go-tos. All right, y'all. We have one more to tape and then we're done. You too, brother? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Y'all thank my brother for me. He got the link posted for YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, you now also have the link. And then like I said, Facebook, you can just comment the word Tumbler and it'll come to you. All right. So bottom is all set. Now let's grab the first one. We're going to go back to the printer, back to the drawing board on our first one. We just need to cut the bottom. Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit bigger. I printed it bigger on purpose because I did not want to deal with having it not fit. Oh, thanks, Donzel. I can't wait too. All right, so I'm just going to cut the bottom. We'll have these extras for later because I promise you I'll be making more of these. So we'll see how the size measures up. Okay, I will. Thank you. I think it does because if I'm not mistaken, the live chat stays. Donzel, doesn't the live chat stay after the live? I know you're over there on my page, on my channel a lot. My brother was hoping that the link will stay. He's not sure, and then I was trying to think too. All right, so we're trimming out the bottom. After we do this, we'll go ahead and turn the machine on so it starts heating up. Then we'll come back and shrink wrap these. So here's the bottom. Let's make sure I have it turned the right way. And I think I double checked all of these. The bottom didn't have a right way. So this one's the right way. I'm just checking again, y'all. All right, here we go. So those two are right. All right, let's see how we did now. Much better. Much better. Okay. So let's put a little bit of tape. Yeah, on YouTube. That's right. We're talking about YouTube. So I don't worry about Facebook because the videos only last 30 days now on Facebook. All right, I'm putting my little piece of tape down first. Let me show you. Just like that. All right, and then now I'm going to wrap it on the bottom. Once I get it where I want it, go up a little bit. There we go. Add some tape. Add another piece of tape. All right. Still feel like this needs to be a little bigger, y'all. So now I feel like the height needs to be bigger. So I tell you what, I'm not going to put this one in yet. So I want that a little bit bigger. So I think I'm going to come back. Let me compare it. So I thought it was going to be bigger. So it's weird. Even though I increased it, it's still not showing as bigger. So I think something's going on with the print settings. I'm going to reprint that one. So let's hold on that one. So we're going to have two for now. We'll come back to that one. We might get it before the night is over with. All right. So let me put that away. So let me go turn on the machine and then we'll come right back. We might finish that bottom. Okay. All right. Y'all keep on chatting. Hang tight. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to leave the door open so I can hopefully hear it. Turn the fan off. Oh, you got there, Mom. Yay. All right. So we're going to shrink wrap these. And that'll give me time to fix that other one. I don't know what's going on with it. It's acting. All right, so here's our shrink wrap. We're just going to place it on our design. I like our buffer here. You're still here. Leave an emoji. Let me know you're still watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to turn this on now. We're going to seal it in so it's nice and tight. And you shouldn't hear anything, hopefully. Yep, you're multitasking. That's all right. You really are. You're helping me out too. And I thank you for that. All right, Miss Lynette's still here, she says. I make sure I don't put my hand directly in front of that. I think I'm going to compare what the computer says that size was, and I'm going to measure it and see what the size was. Yay, I'm excited too. Thank you. So we're just sealing it up, see how fast it does it. And the hallway smells like chicken, y'all. When I walked out, I can smell the chicken that's in the oven. And my dinner is going to be oh so yummy. All right, that's pretty close. Pretty good there. I'm just getting out the last little folds. All right, let's see. Ooh, that sounds good. You have a wedding, so you're getting your set list together. Awesome. I hope that goes well. That's always fun, I'm sure. All right, let me go see how much time it looks like before this is ready, and then I'll be right back, okay? I have not, Miss Lynette, but guess what? We have a leopard print tumbler request with green. Would you be interested in that? Let me know, and I'm coming right back, okay? Because I already have to make one. I don't mind making two. It's a 20 ounce. Let me know. I'll be right back. All right, I have about 30 more seconds or so. So I'm just going to watch my clock here. And when it goes up 30 seconds, I'll go back. Oops, I didn't mean to zoom in. Just trying to get that notification off. All right, so I'm going to change. Let me change my screen back again real fast so I can troubleshoot while we're doing this. Y'all are making this so fun. Better than it would be if it were just me. All right. So great weather, Miss Kathy is saying. Oh, yes, it is. Especially since it's still warmer too, right? All right, so y'all, I'm pulling my design back up again real quick. And I said I was going to measure that. Let's see. I left the tape on it and everything. All right, I'll be right back. My 30 seconds went so fast. All right, y'all keep chatting. All right, let's set a timer for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And then it will be ready. So I'm going to set it for 9 since I made it back 1 minute late. Okay, Monday, gotcha. All right, let me find that page again. And I'm double checking. Yeah, okay. Let's see, where is it? I think this time I'm not going to reprint everything. And let's do it this way. I'm going to go to my Microsoft Word screen this time. Maybe that might make a difference. But here's what I'm thankful for. I'm glad I measured. I'm glad I double checked before pressing that. All right, so let me see if I can add my image here. So next week is when it's going to change, is what y'all are saying? Uh-oh, I might need new batteries. My mouse is like trying to freeze. All right, so let's go to our tumblers. It really is going slow. All right, and let's see, what was this one? I don't think I even had this in a folder. So I'm searching. Monday and Tuesday. Wow, okay. Well, I definitely need something cooler than 84 right now. Now, it looks like it says 1 inch of rain Thursday. I see that. All right. I feel like I almost need to be on my other computer. Give me 1 second. I'm going to walk to my other computer because I don't even see the design, okay? Keep on chatting. I love it. I love y'all. So I forgot that package was outside. My husband will have to get that when he gets home. It was a little too heavy because we ordered another grid wall display. So that's exciting. That's going to be for my spring bows. And if you haven't heard, we are going to be a vendor this year at the end of the month at the Shirah Spring Festival, March 28th and 29th. We're super excited about that. So if you're local to our area, we would love to see you. Love, love, love to see you. All right, so I went and grabbed the original design again. So let's see what happens. And I think what might be going on is it has a slight border, which could be throwing off the sizing. That's what I really think now as I look at it. So I'm going to change the size. And I'm just using good old faithful Microsoft Word right now. All right, I think it's going to be a little bit taller, but that's okay. And I don't like to waste my paper, y'all, so let's print 2 of them because currently we don't have any that's the right size anyway. So it won't be bad. All right, so now I'm going to print it. Ah, yes, I am excited. If you were closer, Miss Lynette, I know you would come, wouldn't you? All right, so we're going to print and print. I like to at least get this one finished because this is the one my mom's ordering. So I want to go ahead and get this one done. The others I will have for a festival. We will make another one of these for the festival as well. I'm just going to take this tape off. I'm not going to throw this away, y'all, because I'll find something that I can put it on. Y'all know we could pop that middle onto a keychain, right? And make it look beautiful. So I'm not going to throw that away. And that's probably what I'll do. We can turn this one into some little keychains. So yeah, I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to make a note. That way I know not to use it. I believe it. And there's nothing like seeing our display in person, I must say. All right, I'm going to save this so I have it for later. And I'm going to make a note to myself to use this. All right. Oh, a coaster. Whoa, wait a minute, Miss Kathy. Yes, it might be a little tiny for the coaster. Let's see. It's about an inch too small, but you are right. But guess what? We can make a matching coaster from this, can't we? We can enlarge it. I love your thinking. I love it. I love it. All right, why am I getting up? It's not finished, y'all. I'm so used to like getting up and checking on things. So our timer says how much? 38 seconds. All right, so I guess maybe that's why I got up. So let me go check the sublimation oven. I'll take those out, let them cool off, and then these will be ready. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all, these are cooling off. I feel like I just ordered dinner. Look, lunch is served. Look at there. All right, this is pretty hot. So let me just slide this out of the way here. Put it down right there. Let those cool off. All right, let's check the printer. I need my fan back now. All right, I hope this is the right size. Let me use one of these to see. Yeah, it's just this design then. So I'm going to have to just stretch it really large because it's still too short. We're about to get coasters. So I'm going to just stretch it really large. And I see now it's the way the design has all the little extra on the edge. That's exactly what it is. And it's taking up space, making it seem like it's the actual size, but it's not. So let's see what that ends up being now. All right, I'm just stretching it all the way up and all the way down. Hopefully it's not going to cut itself off there. You do have to watch out for your borders. You know, I thought about that. Excuse me, Miss Lynette. My mom and I were talking about that today. So yeah, I think we might have to do that. I'll come up with some ideas. Let me see if those are the same. Here we go. All right, y'all, we get to print it one more time. Yeah, we'll be right back after these messages. Okay. All right. So these are a little hot. We're going to let those cool down. We put the ruler back up. I'm not even going to grab that sunflower, y'all. I thought we would finish that, but I don't want to switch gears now. We're on track here with this. So we'll let that finish cooling off. Nice gift idea. You are absolutely correct. Absolutely. And while we're doing that, let me go look and see while that's printing. Whoops, my computer. I knew it was going to do that. I'm looking at that tumbler that I was telling you about. Does anyone else like the green and the leopard print? I think I had one too that had like black with the green and like the gold on it. So yeah, super pretty. I'm looking for it now. We do have shirts for St. Patrick's Day as well. So if you need some shirts, you can order those. So I think what I'll do is I'll send you the link, or I'll send you the pictures first, Miss Lynette and Natalia, for the tumbler. And you can choose because I have a couple right here. But yeah, I am loving them. So great gift ideas. Oh, y'all, the printer's printing so fast. It is almost done. So let me grab that. There you are. You're back. All right, I can see y'all better now. Yes, ma'am, I will definitely send those pictures to you. All right, this should be bigger than what we need because I went large on the design, okay? So it should be much bigger. And if I finish, I'll just go throw it in the oven. The oven may not be turned off or cooled down, I should say. I did turn it off. So this one is definitely going to be larger. I'll hold it up and show you a size comparison. In fact, let me do that right now. Oh, yeah. I wanted to make sure. All right, when I finish, I'll hold both of them up. The before and the new after. So that's a lesson for you there. Always measure. And if your measurement is coming up different from what the computer says, then double check to see if there's space around your image. All right, so here's the new size right here. And then I'll hold it up and put it on top. So you can definitely see the new size is larger. See how much larger it is? And it's a little longer. So that's exactly what we needed. All right, so let's grab tumbler number 3. Let's get our tape right here. I'm glad we stayed in Studio 1 today. I know it probably seems like it would be easier to do all this in Studio 2, but I prefer to just be in here with the printer when I'm doing a lot of stuff like this. All right, so it's turned the right way. There we go. Now it's the right size. Praise the Lord. I'm so excited. All right, so I'm lining it up the way I want it to be. And I have that saved. I want to make sure I click another save on that. Now that we know what size we need. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Lynette. Okay. Get to lift up just slightly here. I want to make sure everything is straight on that edge. And it's going to be so worth it, y'all. The payoff is so worth it when you don't give up. You don't give up. And that's a lesson outside of what I'm doing. That's a lesson for each of you, right? I think we all can take that advice. All right. There. And now let's fill it in. Yay, the bottom is finished finally. All right, let's get our memory wrap. Just like we did before, these have cooled down. Outside is cool, not the inside yet. Okay, so we're just gonna place this over our tumbler. And let's shrink it. Okay, we're just sealing it in. making sure there are no air bubbles. Y'all hear that, or is it silent? If it's silent, my camera is doing its job. All right, y'all, let me go see what the timer is looking like. Then I'll be right back. That was fast, right? I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute. It dropped. Oh, good. Silent. Okay. So the temperature dropped to about 224, so it won't take long. So let's do a 1 minute timer, and then I'll go back and check on that. All right. So are y'all ready? That's hot, so that's why I keep that right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start opening one. Just going to peel off paper here. And it has a perforated edge, so if you find that perforated edge, it just all starts to come off nicely right here. It's kind of peeling through all the layers. Oh, wow, that was a fast minute. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Let me go put that one in the oven. All right, I got back there a little sooner than it was ready. So I just stood there and waited. All right, almost have all the wrap off the top here. Now let's do the bottom. I'm going to go through the paper this time. This is what I usually like to do. Go ahead and start pulling the paper off. so I can get to the trash can. All right, who's excited to see this one? This one I think is Be the Light. The yellow one. These are all available on the website. So you're seeing the polka dot bottom first. And now let's reveal that beautiful top layer. With the purple, the yellow. I'm just pulling the paper, y'all. Matches my nails too. All righty. Look. What do you think? Oh, wait, I forgot a piece of paper. There we go. What do you think? Look at that. How did we do, y'all? Was that worth the wait or what? Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, let's go ahead and put the handle back on. We'll do these one by one. Let's put the handle back on so you can see really what it looks like. I know, right? It is gorgeous. I love it too. Yay, brother. Thank you. Okay. Yay, thank you. I know, I love it. The polka dots just really set this off too. Finish screwing this one at the top. I think this was that funny screw, y'all remember? And it acted like it didn't want to go in at first. I'll probably get hubby to tighten this one, so I don't want to strip it. All right, look at there. Oh my gosh. I love it. Make a bow to match. Yay, that's a great idea. So there is number one. Here's number two. Start pulling the paper off the shrink wrap first. And I'm going to grab it right here. That little perforated edges. I think I like doing the bottom first. Let's do the bottom again. Since the bottom was the polka dot. Here we go. I know, isn't it amazing? Truly amazing. That's what I'm thinking too. It's like, wow, we made this. All right, I'm going through both layers together at the same time. So I'm peeling the paper and the shrink wrap together. And it's on here real good, y'all. That paper wasn't going anywhere in the process. Ooh, that blue is gorgeous. It's like a teal blue. All right, and now we're going to do the top. The paper and the tape is just flying off. It's excited too. It's like, I want to see, I want to see. Ooh, y'all. Oh my goodness. Wow. I was not expecting that. This might be the first time I've made this one. Maybe the Be the Light too, because I don't think I had time before. I wanted to, but you know how that goes. So this is the first time I'm making these. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at there. And this one says, but first, pray. All right, look at that. And you know what? I've been wanting a new tumbler. Look at there. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, the polka dots at the bottom, the flowers behind our inspirational saying there. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this one too. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. But first, pray. All right, let's put our handle back on this one. Just like so. Uh-oh, there's a piece of paper. So there, I was like, why is it not going on? There we go. I love it too, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, so I've got to decide which one I want to order. I'm going to put my order in with a touch of faith. These are gorgeous. I forgot to set my timer, y'all. It should be about 10 minutes, right? All right, let me go check that real quick, and then we'll come right back, put our lids on. Look at these gorgeous beauties. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I need to turn it like this so you can see the words. Wait a minute. My light is so bright. There we go. Look at that. There we go. All right, let me go check the timer. I'll be right back. I need to take my tray again this time. So I will be right back. All right, it has 2 minutes. So if y'all still have time, let's give it 2 minutes and then we'll take it out. We'll come back. Give it a few seconds to cool off. I won't put it back in the bag yet. So let's put the handle back on top. Right here. I mean the lid back on top. Still thinking about the handle. Just like that. These are going to be gorgeous. Oh, you did that, Lynette says. Miss Lynette, thank you. I love it. All right, so there we go. So lids are back on. Straws are still in here so that we can grab those when we're ready for them. And this will be our last one. Are y'all having fun? Miss Lynette says we could make a bow. Maybe we'll do that while we're waiting for it to cool off, okay? So let's see if I can grab some ribbon while I'm back there. I'm going to look for some teal, but let's just see. I'm going to take both of them. So let's see how many seconds we have. Oh, yeah, timer just went off, so I'll be right back, okay? All right, y'all. We always design with yellow, I feel. So I grabbed some blue ribbon. Okay, brother. Thank you. I love you. Have a good night. Oh, well, hello, Dawn. How are you? So I grabbed this ribbon. So we could have gone with flowers, but I thought we'd do something a little different. I didn't hang around long enough to grab flowers because we always do flowers. I thought, let's do something a little different. Right there. Okay. You love them both? Oh, I love it too. All right, so let's just do a bow out of this ribbon. And that'll give our last tumbler time to cool off. So I'm going to slide it over here. But I was really going for that blue. Yay, y'all like them both. I love it. All right, so let's make a little bow. Well, Dawn, you're okay. You're here at a great time. We've been making some tumblers today. I don't even know if I've used this ribbon before. I feel like I have because it's open. So it feels really nice to touch. I do have yellow, Miss Lynette. Yes, ma'am. I thought we would just do one bow. And since we style and design with yellow often, I just opted for the teal. But yes, I do. So we could absolutely do that. And I tell you what, if anyone orders a tumbler tonight, I'll throw in a matching bow. How about that? Y'all know I love making bows for you. All right, but your invoice has to be paid and stamped March 10th. So if you're watching the replay, make sure you also get in on that March 10th deal. All right, so we're going to have two colors in this ribbon, or bow, I should say. So this one had all the beautiful colors. The teal, there's pink, there's green. So I thought, you know what? Let's design with this one. And this teal right here matches it perfectly. So let's get our bow made and then we'll fluff it when we're finished. All right. I'll see you when you come back. Just adding some layers of each ribbon, just like so. And Donzel, you got a long live tonight, and I wasn't planning on it, but hey, sometimes it happens, right? Even when I'm not planning for it to happen. Hot Flo, you're back. Are y'all finished? All right, and then now we're going to add our tail. So by the time we finish, y'all, our tumbler should be ready. Yeah, I know you are, Donzel. That's why I said it. All right, there we go. And this will be our last layer. I do not have my glue turned on, so I need it. Might do it without, but I really want my glue. So let me unplug this, plug my glue back up. Here we go. Mom, are y'all done? Well, thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. I am making a lot of good things for you all, right? And subscriber count. Oh, thanks, Donzel. Yep, because it's Tuesday. And I tell you what, y'all have been doing really good on YouTube. That's all I'm going to say. So let's say we're going to be done in 10 minutes, under 10 minutes. So if you have not yet subscribed, and you're over on YouTube, go ahead and give us that subscribe. All right, let me get a piece of wire. My aunt knows all about the wire now. She saw me grab that Sunday. Right, Aunt Flo? She might be driving. All right, y'all. So just like that, we whipped out our little bow here. Not going to be little, though. It's going to be a beautiful bow. All right. Oh, look at you. Thank you for that. That helps with our views, too. Thank you. Use these scissors. All right, while our glue is heating up, let me go ahead and do a quick fluff. I'm just holding it in my hands right now as I fluff. And let me trim my layers down. Those are definitely faster to make than the tumblers, y'all. That's for sure. And that's the thing. When you get handmade, you're getting something that a lot of heart has been put into. All right. Bye, Dawn. We'll see you next time. We'll be back Saturday, okay? So I'm just fluffing the individual layers of the bow, just like so. Making sure each layer is going in the direction that I want it to go. Then I'll open those layers up in just a second. Pretty sure the glue's not ready, but I'm going to check it anyway. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Lynette. I appreciate it. You all make it worth it and so fun. All right, so let me get my wire out of the way here. There we go. All right, let's check our glue. Not quite ready yet. Well, it's trying. Let's see. Hold on. Might get a little bit out, but it's really not ready. So I'm going to clip this to hold it while it finishes. So let's go and check on our tumbler, and then we'll tie off our bow. How are we doing, y'all? My husband had a meeting, so I know he's going to be surprised if he beats me. Like if he gets home before I finish the live, he'll probably be like, "Oh, you're still live." He just supports me in everything I do, and he appreciates you all for being here. All right, so this one is ready. All right, Miss Kathy says she's doing good. All right, this is pretty much cooled off, so I can move it out of the way now. All right, this one is not going to matter whether we do the top or the bottom because they are both pretty much the same in that we have a design. Let's just peel. We'll see what comes off. This is the moment we've been waiting for, right? Maybe I need one of these for myself. I'm literally just peeling all the paper. I am too. I am too. I worked on a t-shirt order earlier today. And then I had a custom order. A customer reached out to me. She wanted some designs on a jacket. So I've been super busy, y'all. Super busy. So this is going to be it for today. I'm closing up the shop after the live. And look, I'll get off work. How about that? But I usually don't think of it as work. But sometimes I have to tell myself that because I'll get so absorbed in what I'm doing. So once we finish this live, y'all, I'll be off for tonight. I will get some pictures posted, though, so you can see these 3 tumblers. And I probably will show you the 4th one, too, just so you can see the other design that we didn't make. But if you want to get that one, you can. And I'm enjoying my extra daylight, although my body is not used to it yet. And why did I think, y'all, that I would have more sunlight leaving work? It was darker yesterday when I got up to go to work. I was like, I totally forgot. I got that wrong. So yeah, it's nighttime now for real when I'm going to work. But it's okay. We are making it. I had to come home and take a nap yesterday, though. I was sleepy. Hopefully, a couple more days I'll be adjusted. But tell me about you all. Are y'all adjusting to the time change? Because I'm loving like the daylight right now. Still daylight as I look out my windows. I love the extra hours or a little bit of time that we have. All right, y'all. I think I got it all. Take a look. So this is the main focal point right here. I can do all things through Christ, who strengthens me, and then all of the other beautiful sayings like, but first pray. God's timing is perfect. Grace upon grace. Be strong and courageous. God is good all the time. So yeah, I'm okay with it. It's not bothering me a lot. I know part of it was me. I stayed up too late Sunday, especially considering we had the time change. So I got myself, or I'm getting myself back on my regular schedule. Yay, you love it? I know, right? So if you want to order this one, it's already on the website. You can beat me to it. But yeah, I absolutely love it. So this one is focal point. Colors are like purple. There's some yellow. There's a little bit of orange. There's some blues. Just to name a few. So gorgeous colors. And the colors, as Miss Kathy says, are popping. So very vibrant for springtime. Like we said, this would make a great goodie for you or a gift for someone else. We have lots of occasions coming up. We even have a wreath that this will look beautiful for. So I've got to go grab it real fast if y'all don't mind, because it just made me think of a wreath. And Miss Lynette, the wreath that I'm about to bring has the perfect bow that would match. So y'all give me just a few more minutes. I'm going to grab that, and then we will finish off our bow because the glue gun should be ready. Thank you all. All right, who remembers this wreath? Look, I know the creative circle remembers, but doesn't this tumbler match this wreath so nicely? Look at there. And this bow, if I had to make a bow that matches this tumbler, there you go. Look at your bow. So if anyone is interested in this wreath, it is still available. And it has the word Mom, my superhero on it. Let's see. Can you see it? Mom, my superhero. And it just made me think about that. So yeah, so I will have these two at the festival unless you purchase beforehand. But I love how it matches. As I was looking at this tumbler, I thought about that. So I don't know if my mom and my aunt are here, but look at there. These two look so well together. It's almost like the same person made the designs, right? I love it. They do. All right, let's finish off our bow. And I'm going to place this wreath back here for now. Absolutely love it. That was one of my favorite wreaths to make. I love all my wreaths, by the way, but that was one of my favorites. All right, let's put the lid back on this one. So I did Miss Lynette show you a bow for that particular wreath. So, or that tumbler, I should say. So there we go. All right, so lastly, our bow. Let's just finish off our center, making sure it looks polished and everything looks the way I want it to look. Yes, they do, don't they, Miss Kathy? So now y'all see why I have so much fun putting all the designs together, because it's amazing how everything just comes together the way it does. All right, so let's get our tails first. Just like so. And then let's get all of our layers of our bow. Just like so. And if you are still here, I'm just going to say I applaud you. Thank you for hanging out with us today. So Miss Lynette, next time we'll do one with flowers, but I wanted to try something a little different because we're always doing the flowers. And I saw this and I said, oh, I don't know if we've used this ribbon. All right, so look at the bow we made, y'all. Look. And this is to complement our But Pray First tumbler. What do you think? How did we do? And look at that. I'm just going to tie it on here. See if I can do it. And you still read the words. I might have to pull it over to the side. Look at that. I have to pull it over. I'll pull it over and out of the way. Like this. There we go. Put it off to the side. Isn't that cute together? I love it. I'm trying to make it where you can still read the words too. All right, so this was number 2. Here is number 1. Okay, and my light is keeping you from seeing the words, but one more time, there it is. Be the light. And then here is number 3, and I'm going to turn it so you can see the main scripture. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So if you order any tumbler today, March 10th, 2026, I'll throw in a complimentary bow for you for free. And if you order this particular tumbler, you already see the bow. I've shown you what the bow would look like for this one. I'll make it match what's on that wreath back there. And then this one would have some beautiful yellow with some purples and maybe even some flowers in the ribbon design. Okay. All right, let's stay on track. Let's check in and see what our stats look like for today. It's been a week, and it looks like last time, I believe we had somewhere around 1,125 subscribers on YouTube. So if you want to take a moment, let's guess, and then we'll do a drum roll. All right, so let me go ahead and pull it up. Oh, Mom, I didn't know you had texted me. If Mom knew I was still live, she could have texted me on the live. Mom, I didn't see your message until just now. All right, I love it. Donzel is saying 1,000 1,038. Miss Kathy is saying 1,035. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fall out on the table. Oh my goodness. Wow, do y'all see that? Miss Lynette has just blessed me, y'all. She has ordered all 3 tumblers. Can we celebrate Miss Lynette? Miss Lynette, thank you so much. You have really touched me yet again. And I can't even tell you all how many items Miss Lynette has ordered. But she has not even been here following us, being a faithful supporter of our community that long yet. And she's one of my #1 customers. Let's celebrate Miss Lynette. Thank you, Miss Lynette. Wow, you just made my entire week. Oh my goodness. Praise the Lord for you. And I am so, so thankful. Thank you for who you are. And I just want to say I appreciate you so, so much. Wow, tears were about to come to my eyes. I had to catch myself because literally I was starting to feel the emotion well up. And that's not a bad thing. So I'm so thankful. And if they start flowing, I will not let them stop. So thank you. All right, I think we were going to do our subscriber count. I love them all too. Thank you. All right, so let me see y'all. Because I forgot where we were. Okay, here we go. All right, are y'all ready? Let's do a drum roll, please. Let's get a drum roll. All right, if you guessed 1,132 subscribers, you got it. But guess what? Y'all, I'm so amazed. We grew 7 new subscribers. Let's clap. Gosh, thank you, and thank you to everyone who joined us since last week this time. Truly, my heart is so full tonight, and all I can say is God is good. And my mom was reminding me today, so Mom, you'll hear this later when you come back, or I'll tell you when we talk, that she's been teaching on the topic of money. And money is following me. And so I definitely received that. And I receive it even more just now. The blessings of the Lord will overtake you. And I hope that you truly believe that. And if you don't, it's not too late to get in on the blessings of God, because God does not have any lack of respect to anyone. It can happen to any of you. So money can come to you too, just like God gave my mom that word for us, those who have been following her teaching. So thank you so very much to everyone for being here. I know I kept you a little bit longer, but guess what? I'm not even going to say kept you, because you chose to be here. So we had a great, tremendous time tonight on our extended live, and I am just so blessed to have spent this time with you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you were blessed, and I hope you were motivated and inspired and encouraged to never give up, and to always know that God has a plan for each and every one of us. And when things look tough, when it may not be going the way that you want it to do, as you saw me with this tumbler tonight, keep pressing forward, because your expected end is there. And I truly believe that for you. All right, what have I forgotten? Is there anything else? We are going to advertise and announce that we are vendors for the Sherrall Spring Festival. That is March 28th and 29th. Y'all, this is going to be our first time ever doing a 2-day event. So this is going to be Saturday and Sunday. If you're local to the South Carolina area, specifically the Sherrall area, we would love to have you come out and support us. And I look forward to a grand time. It's going to be amazing. And I've already told you, I believe this is going to be one of the best shows ever, if not the best. We've been working really hard, improving things and making our experiences even better. And so, yes, I cannot wait to share with you. And of course, if you can't join us in person, we'll share online, and you can certainly visit us throughout the day on our pages. Okay. All right, everyone, I think that is it. So, Miss Lynette, I'll send you the picture and I'll send you the invoice after the live. Anyone else needs anything, You have the link on YouTube for all the tumblers. If you're on Facebook, remember you can comment the word Tumbler and you'll get the link directly in your inbox. Okay. All right. Go out and look for something good, because guess what? I found lots of good tonight. And I know that God is right here in the midst of my studio because of all of the good things. So make sure you go look for something good so you will too find God. And remember, God's got me. He's got you. And we've got this. Have an amazing rest of your night. We'll be back live on Saturday. So I look forward to seeing you at 5:30 Eastern Time. Continue to stay safe. Be blessed. Love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.